his son abused his younger son. And then when all the reports came back and the investigation came back from Child Protective Services, there was no assault that day, no sexual assault that day. So he lied on his child to try to get out of that charge, and he was still convicted of it.
So he framed his child.
The one that he beat.
The one that he beat because he lost his temper on his child, his minor fucking child.
And tried to ruin him for the rest of his life by putting that label on him, trying to get it legally put on him.
Yes. So then he turns around, the police get called, and he frames his minor child. And Bougie and everybody on this app were trying to shed light to the fucking truth of this evil, sadistic piece of shit.
So, okay, context. From what I'm getting, y'all are saying that Petty accused his child of SAing
his other child.
Okay, yeah.
It was a false allegation.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Petty accused his child of doing that to another child, but in reality it was Petty doing it to his child?
No, there was no SA at all. That's where it got misconstrued. That's where.
That's why I asked clarifying questions. That's why I asked clarifying questions.
Anybody that thinks that Petty SA'd a child, he did not.
Okay.
He beat his 15-year-old child, and then when he decided, hey, I'm going to try to get out of this, accused his 15-year-old child of SAing
so I
his
get
younger
what y'all
child.
saying. So he used his child as an excuse.
Yeah, he tried saying that his 15-year-old SA'd his younger child to get Petty out of beating his 15-year-old. There was never any SA.
When the CPS report came back after they did their investigation, there was no SA at all done to that child. So Petty didn't do it. His son didn't do it. But Petty still gets online to this day and tries to paint his son as doing it.
Wait,
and his son is
a bathtub full of blood. He thought it was done
from his child. Yes. So like Mallory said earlier, I don't know if anybody caught the comment, but I did. She said he showed more emotion today over gifts and money in the battle than he showed the whole time. Anybody has tried to open everybody's eyes to what a fucking vile creep he is.
Hey, Amanda.
Not to mention,
something to say?
After he did that, the dog that was starved, that was his son's dog that he beat. He starved that dog after his son was...
I don't really know who you guys are talking about.
Okay, well, you gotta sit and listen, babe. You gotta sit and listen.
Have you ever seen the pictures of the dog, friends?
I have. Okay, so let's finish with the clip. I'm kind of astounded that people are dragging me for protecting my child. And
wild, isn't it?
And this man physically reprimanded his child and lied on his child to get out of a situation, is what I gather.
And to save his own years later.
Yeah, to save his reputation online. But isn't that what we're supposed to do, right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, friends, I wasn't in your live today when you told the full story. I've caught in just pieces here, and I will go to war for me and mine's, and not just my own children. If your children are in my presence, in my eyesight, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to protect fucking children at all costs.
That's a parent's instinct. That's a normal parent instinct. That's how you know that nourishing kicked in when you had birth.
There's another issue to this too. Someone who's convicted of child abuse and did that to another one of his children, his other child said on a live, "Are you going to hit me?" After Petty had said, "Don't do that."
Yeah, I got that clip. I got it. Thank you, Leslie. I am because I never let y'all talk about this story on my live. Y'all been trying to put this one in my ear for a minute, and I said we don't talk about children. I don't know if y'all can see the distraught in my face.
Mm-hmm. So, friends, the thing is that nobody was ever, even back, I'm going to go back to when Florida Man first kind of started coming around your platform. Nobody was ever trying to talk on a child. Everybody has always tried to be a voice for a child that was fucking silenced.
Can I just say, too, really quickly, when he got called out on his BS and it was clear that the plea agreement was out there, he got really wasted and came on a live and said that everybody should go ask the baby mama why she let her daddy grape her. And
Is he cheating?
she deserved a 45 to the temple. And as he kept saying it, he put his fingers in his mouth and said, right fucking here.
I think I still have those clips, Mallory, too.
I have them too. I saved
Can
them.
I see those clips?
Yeah.
Can you send them to me, Mallory? We are friends on Instagram.
Yeah, let me pull them up. But it was like a whole 45-minute live. I think that was the same live he also said Bougie deserved to be pew-pewed. Which was where her PO came in because he threatened her, basically.
So that's what it's been about. It's been about being a voice for children. I'm going to switch accounts real quick.
Yeah, y'all, I need those clips. I need.
So, friends, all of this is kind of making sense to me, right? And here's why it's making sense. The people that are talking about you in a negative light don't understand why you did what you did to protect your child. Because those people that you and I and other mothers, the extent that other mothers and myself and you will go to protect our children, they don't even have a protective bone in their body. They are vile human beings, and I hope there is a I hope the good Lord is making you a cozy bed in the bottom pits of hell that you will have to roast when you unalive. Because that's what you fucking deserve. The bottom pits of hell. Y'all are disgusting human beings. There are people out here who have struggled to have children, and you are blessed enough to have a child, and you want to harm your children? What kind of disgusting, vile human being do you have to be to hurt a precious child? I know children get on your nerves. I have 4 daughters. Children are going to do it. They're going to test the limits. They're going to do all these things. But for you to be so emotionally unhinged that you harm your child? What are we doing? And I'm not talking about children. I'm talking about the parents. Because one day those kids will be old enough and they will have a voice. And I guarantee you anybody in this room will open their platform so your child can have a voice.
So Bala, do you think that somebody like PastorPetty, who has been on this app for years, running around saying, quote, he did it to protect